At the end of the day, I should have been Eddie's son.
For a WWE superstar, the greatest joy of life would be to watch their child walk in their footsteps and become masters of the squared circle. Well, that's until they turn heel on their own parents. I'm Emily May, and here are 5 times wrestlers attacked their parent. Number 5, Dominik Mysterio betrays his father. The character development of Dominik Mysterio from daddy's sidekick to a Judgment Day member has been one of the most interesting storylines in WWE. Dom made his wrestling debut at SummerSlam 2020 against Seth Rollins. Following that, he worked in a tag team with his father, Rey Mysterio, for 2 years. But at Clash at the Castle 2022, Dominik finally turned on him after the legendary Luchador and Edge defeated the Judgment Day. Dom felt that he wasn't being treated right by his father, and at the live event, he snapped. He delivered a low blow to Edge and nailed Rey with a vicious clothesline. On the September 5th, 2002 episode of Raw, he came out as a member of the Judgment Day and has been haunting Rey since then. Even though Mysterio moved to SmackDown on October 14th, Dom and Rhea Ripley went to Rey's house on Thanksgiving and assaulted him. Dom certainly needs to be taught a lesson. Number 4, Charlotte Flair slaps Ric Flair. Charlotte Flair has not always seen eye to eye with Ric Flair, and she even slapped him once on TV. On the November 28th, 2016 episode of Raw, Sasha Banks defeated Charlotte for the Raw Women's Championship. Ric Flair came out to congratulate Banks, who had just defeated his daughter, and this didn't sit well with the Queen. The following week on Raw, she said that it was difficult for her to see Ric Flair raise Sasha's hand. On the verge of tears, she expressed her desire for her father's approval, for him to be proud of her. She called the Nature Boy out to the ring and hugged him. Fans thought that it was a genuinely heartfelt moment, but then Charlotte shockingly slapped her father. Sasha attempted to intervene, but the Queen destroyed her as well. Sheesh! Never piss off the Queen. Number 3, end of the Gunn Club. Austin and Colton Gunn made their AEW debut in 2020, forming the Gunn Club, with their father, Billy Gunn, by their side. Soon they climbed the ranks in the tag team division and even tagged along with their father on several occasions on AEW TV. However, on the August 10th, 2022 episode of Dynamite, Stokely Hathaway approached the Gunn Club backstage, where he seemed to offer his services to Austin and Colton Gunn. Their father, Billy, was not happy with the offer and declined. But the brothers were ready for a change. On the very next episode of Dynamite, Billy Gunn told his sons that he was proud of them, but Stokely emerged on the stage. As Billy was looking at him, Austin and Colton attacked their father and aligned themselves with Hathaway. Fortunately, the Acclaimed appeared and helped Billy Gunn from his children's relentless attack. Number 2, Shane beats Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon and his son Shane McMahon always had altercations during the Attitude Era. Who can forget their violent feud in 2001 when the ex-CEO of WWE was having an affair with Trish Stratus? Vince was planning to divorce his wife Linda McMahon, and Shane decided to defend his mother's honor. Shane O'Mac wanted retribution against Vince and faced him at WrestleMania 17. Shane destroyed his father in the match and got a victory over him. This match also served as the climax for Vince and Trish's storyline, when the former women's champion slapped her boss and turned on him. Vince and Shane feuded for a few more months after it was disclosed that Shane had purchased WCW.
That's right. I now own WCW.
The father and son were against each other during the Invasion angle, and it was Vince McMahon's WWE that triumphed in the interpromotional battle at Survivor Series 2001. Number 1, Stephanie McMahon slaps her father. Stephanie McMahon was on the same page as her father Vince McMahon during the final years of his career, but that wasn't always the case. On the June 5th, 2000 episode of Raw, Vince McMahon and Stephanie's husband Triple H had an argument. The Game accused Vince of becoming an issue for him and Steph, while Vince claimed that Triple H's biggest accomplishment was marrying his daughter. Soon, Shane O'Mac entered the ring and told them that he would kill their giant egos. Triple H and Vince McMahon didn't like that and attacked him. The billion-dollar princess had enough of them and proceeded to slap her husband, her brother, and even her father. Vince certainly got his revenge a few years later when he had an I Quit match at No Mercy 2003 against his daughter. He won the match after brutally beating Stephanie. Pretty sure this angle would have been very controversial if it happened in the PG era. That's our list. Thank you for watching Sportskeeda Wrestling.